You know, I listen, I will tell you, Chrisette, I was raised in a preacher's home in a very strict religion. And I was raised, women couldn't preach. You get divorced, you're going to hell on a slip and slide. Listen.
These are bars.
You hear me?
Go to hell on a slip and slide?
On a slip and slide, like straight to hell.
Because you got divorced.
Yes. And I was the only one in my family that ever been divorced. And I went through a divorce after 18 years of marriage in the public eye.
God.
And I've just always kind of never been scared. So whenever I did something and somebody told me I couldn't do something, I would just do it all the way. Like, I will figure this thing out after I fail.
On which side of life were you like that?
I was like that, actually both. You know, like at 41 years old, I preached my first sermon after I'd lost my 18-year marriage, cried for 5 years. And I remember laying in my mom and dad's bed one night, in my bed at my mom and dad's house, because I lost everything, my $500,000 house, my cars, my 18-year marriage. People were talking about me like crazy. And I was laying in my bed one night and I said, God, take this pain away from me, because I'm dying and my 2 kids need me to get up. There was nobody there, Chrisette, because people will ride with you as long as there's gas in the car. But that gas runs out. Where are they at?
Where they at?
Where they at?
And
I'm laying in that bed and I said, God, get me up. And if you ever get me up and you ever give me a platform, I promise you I'll be raw, real. I'll be transparent. I'll tell everything. I will be a savage ninja, 1 foot in on the hood side of heaven and 1 on the holiness. And I will pull as many people up out of hell as I can.
Was that a prayer? How did that look?
Oh, it was me hurting so bad, Chrisette. Like literally embarrassed, mortified. Like a lot of people watching your podcast right now that are feeling like, man, I'm a single mama now. This was nowhere on my dream board. I am crippled in my feelings and my emotions. God can't love me because where was he?
Oh my, why would you say that?
Where's he at? Where's he at while I'm laying in my bed with the joints of my fingers aching with this heartbreak? Where's he at when I've gone and got more degrees than a thermometer and I still can't find a job to take care of my family? Where's he at? And that's what the enemy wants us to do, Chrisette. The enemy wants us to question God because the enemy cannot take you out, so he's trying to wear you out.
The enemy can't take you out, so he's trying to wear you out.
He does it in our mind. He plays games on us. And he tells us you are too old. Ain't nobody gonna ever love you with your 5 kids from 5 different baby daddies. While you were looking for love in all the wrong places. You didn't want to be here. None of us want to be in that place. Chrisette, none of us want to start over. None of us want to get a bad doctor's report. None of us want to see our child that we literally suffered and didn't go to college for because we got pregnant young and then all of a sudden now they trifling and acting all up and in jail and just giving us pain. Nobody wants to be there. Yeah. But one thing I can promise you.
Talk to me.
Is if you will keep going. The Bible says in Romans 8:28 says that God is working all things together. And every season of your life is an all things.
Every season of your life is an all things.
It's part of your bestseller because you're going to get up.
I was going to ask you, is that in your book?
Yes.
You said that.
You got to get up's my book. In this book, I'm telling you, ain't nobody coming for you. People love you, but they don't know what to do.
Okay.
They ain't coming to help you. You got to get up. You got to pull your big old thick thigh and get up.
Even because you're thick, Kim.
Thick, you hear me? Celebrate my thick mama.
I love when you say that. It's funny every time.
Pull your thick thigh. Like you don't know. The Bible even says, he's a lamp unto my feet. He's a light unto my path. He didn't say he was going to give you a strobe light. What's faith? If you already knew where you were going.
I know the whole world told you.